I was kidding. We haven't even started, man.
I literally just started the recording, and the first thing is him just laughing.
So yeah, I know it's technically Independence Day, but instead of talking about the good stuff, the funny stuff about Indonesia, how about we talk about the absolute worst things about this entire country?
So we're going to roast our own country.
Oh yeah, and we're starting off with the education system with this video.
Yes, the personal favorite of our chats.
Basically, to those of you in the outside, Indonesian schools are notorious for being filled with basically gang wars, essentially, but changed gangs at schools. And funny story. My IT teacher, he told us a story about how he basically back in the day bashed people's skulls in with a metal pipe.
Oh,
it's both gruesome, but at the same time,
are we sure it's Indonesia or America?
No, guys.
Hold on. If it was America, they'd use a gun.
Yeah, exactly. There's no gun.
Here we basically grabbed the bluntest, nearest object towards us, and that is basically it. When my old IT teacher told us that story, my first thought was, okay, dude, that's kind of wrong, but at the same time, the fact that you said that out loud in a school right now is balls of steel, mate.
The balls.
I mean, as far as I know, all of these stories are from the national schools. Where the regular
usually it's national schools that happen. Sometimes privately owned schools also do that, but very rarely. There's actually, I can't remember that. So national schools usually go by national school, and then they are given a number. Some of the popular ones are 37, 88, closest one I have. But there's one of them that is notorious for being the cheapest school in the entire country. At least in Jakarta. In just Jakarta, because if it's in Jakarta, then it ain't cheap. Kind of like London. But it is notorious for basically, being the cheapest school in Jakarta and also having the worst people in the entire country. Because the only reason why you would ever apply to that school is if you want death or you want chaos. Nothing else.
Or if you can't afford a better one.
Death. That's the death part.
Actually, on that note, I think I'm lucky that I spent my high school mostly overseas.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And it's not, and even then, before that, I think my school is an international school.
Yeah,
it's
international schools are basically just regular schools on the outside. National schools are just, yes, micin is in it.
No. It's like one of those Indonesia GTA ripoffs.
Oh god.
Actually, for those of you who don't know what micin is, it's basically the Indonesian words for MSG, and MSG in itself has become kind of a meme in Indonesia. Basically, we snort it like cocaine. We don't actually snort it, okay? We don't actually snort it, but we consume it like it's crack cocaine because goddamn is it addictive. I mean, it's MSG, obviously.
Oh, hi, Unicorn.
Yes. Oh, Unicorn, hello.
It is basically has become such a meme that technically MSG itself has become the very essence of what an Indonesian is. It's in our blood, literally, with the amount of Indomie we consume. Fun fact, Indomie, the only reason why it's good is because it has so much MSG that you can basically taste your own mouth. Fun. And it's our biggest international export. Fun.
You, Caddy. I missed you.
We missed you, Caddy.
Yeah, so that's Indonesian schools. That's Micin. And the next stupid thing that I feel like this video got popular for stupid reasons. I have no idea why. It has 2.4 million views, and it's Indonesian censorship.
Oh god, this video.
This
video.
Made by Wrong. Great.
Oh,
great,
yes.
great YouTube channel. Go watch him. Basically, anything that has cleavage, anything that shows even a slight bit of blood, anything that's like just the things that you would normally like. Maybe you would think of censoring, but you wouldn't actually censor. We censor that here.
Oh yeah, Reddit
even
is also
Reddit.
blocked here.
Oh yeah, Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit
yes.
is blocked.
Seriously, how do you guys survive?
VPN. That's how.
The way I survive is through this
What
VPN I
Your
use.
free VPN first.
No, it's not NordVPN. It's Surfshark.
Shoot 'em.
I'm using Surfshark.
Also, before VPNs were actually that popular, you know what was like the traditional kind of like unknown way of getting, to the hub, to Reddit and stuff like that? It was basically to go to Google Translate and translate the link to another language, because apparently Google, the way the system works, or for censorship thing, for the banning thing, is that it detects what language the link is in, and then if it's in English language, if it's in Dutch or something like that, if you just Google Translate it, that counts as a VPN. Apparently, that's the traditional way people did before VPNs became called. And I was like, at first I didn't believe it. Then I tried it myself, and it actually worked. That was the first time I got into the hub. I'm not gonna say the full part because there's someone standing behind me. I don't want to say it.
Alright, so which sites did you visit?
The hub, of course, the big site, the hub. The P hub.
This is being recorded,
Yeah, no, I'm shameless, man. You wanted me back, I am back.
Fair enough.
This video has been demonetized.
Like I have demonetized any of mine.
It's good that it isn't, because it would get demonetized.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing though. Like, let's be honest. The whole 18 only thing, like stuff like that. Who actually listens to that? Like, who in the right mind goes to an 18 only site, looks at the warning, and think, oh, no, actually, I'm not 18 only, so never mind. No, you say yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically, this site can't stop me because I can't breathe.
No. Okay. Okay. Back to Indonesian stuff, but okay. So there's one thing that I would like to discuss that isn't actually like Indonesia's fault entirely, but it's more of like so, I'm no patriot. I'm no patriot, obviously, but goddamn, does it annoy me if you say Indonesia to some other people outside the country, their first response would be, "Oh, you mean Bali?"
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my
Pieces of shite. I cannot believe. Like, I understand that Bali is such a trendsetter. It's such like it's obviously our biggest form of like tourism.
Yeah.
And just that recreational income. But oh my God, is it really that big to the point that it overshadows 90%? Not even 90%. That's like 99% of the country, because Bali is so tiny in comparison to everything else. And then there are the people who go, man, I want to live in Bali. No, you don't. Bali, great place to visit, beautiful beaches, horrible place to live in. I've been to Bali for a 5-day trip. I told this, actually no, actually I haven't told this story on camera or something like that. But you guys already heard the story. But back in December, still in COVID. We went to Bali, and we were staying at a hotel. We were staying at I think it was 3 separate hotels. Yeah, 3 separate hotels. The first 2 nights, we stayed at a place. I can't remember the place name, but basically, on the second day, I had a massive stomach ache, which was not good because I had too much orange juice for breakfast, and the acid killed me. And 2, later at night, so. Indonesia is plagued by a lot of ghost stories. It is a very religious country.
Very superstitious country.
Yeah, superstitions and stuff like that. But one of the and obviously, even though I'm Indonesian, I don't believe in ghosts. No one should, because it is a stupid thing to believe in. But one incident
Phasmophobia says hi, however.
but oh, shut up! Crying out loud. Yeah, but one incident made me think. Okay, maybe they're 10% real. And in the first hotel at night, I was about to go to sleep along with my parents, and we got a knock on the door towards the garden. It's a glass door, and they knocked hard. It wasn't like tuk, tuk, tuk. It was bang, bang, bang. Like genuinely, like the heart. You are trying to break down the glass door, woman, and basically one of the most famous ghosts in Bali is a ghost called Nyi Roro Kidul. It's basically like some guardian deity, for Bali, and we got a knock. So I went to check it out because the glass doors had curtains on them, and I opened the curtain, and the first thing I saw was a girl in full white with like gold like accessories all over her body and like curly hair, messy hair. I looked at that for 0.5 seconds, and in that 0.5 seconds I thought, you know what? No, I'm not dealing with this. Closed the curtains, went back to bed. My mom asked me, what was that? And I just did not want to answer because I just wanted to go to bed. But the thing is, she kept knocking. I had to call security.
Holy shit, man. You never told that yet.
And once I forgot to tell this part of the story, but we called security, and by that time, she left. The next morning, I did saw a person who was like similar face and hair as well, and also the room beside was really loud. So I just it was probably just a prank, but like it scared me so much to the point that I was so paranoid during the entire trip. I was thinking, okay, if it was a ghost, what triggered it? Like what caused it to knock on my door? Is it like the hotel I was staying? Is it like the day of nights or something? I did not stop thinking about it so much to the point where at the last hotel, so basically there was a kind of the pools had a filtering system where it basically the waterways would push this little kind of door thing, and then that's the dirty water that gets out, and then the door would close back, and it made like a knocking sound, same like a door, and that kept me up at night so much. I had to go out, I had to grab a tea just to calm my nerves down, because like, goddamn, this is frightening. I'm never going back to Bali again. Bali, beautiful place to visit for one day. That's it. Any more than that, and I hate it. I never want to go back again. Oh, actually, you sent this at that time as well. When I was at the second hotel. So.
Oh God.
Okay. So this happened. COVID, like during the massive first spike of COVID, people were still going out. People did not want to stay inside. And what the Indonesian police did in order to make people go back inside was dress some officers up in a basically a costume. We have another ghost type here that's pretty popular in Indonesia called pocongs. They're basically like they're basically mummies. They're basically mummies that hop around instead of kind of walk around like regular mummies does. They dressed them up in pocong costumes and started scaring the residents back into their homes. But the thing was, it worked. It was effective. The village where they were actually decreased in COVID cases because everyone was too scared to go out. Honestly,
Superstition, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Indonesia. This is a hyper-religious country, and God, it was just the funniest thing.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if Matt gets this meme as much, but Gavin definitely does, and it's
for fuck's sake.
So you know how like America has like has like Comcast, they have their shitty internet providers and with shitty service, but it's more aggravating than anything whenever they provide their terrible, terrible service. But in Indonesia, we memify it. There's one major internet provider in Indonesia. It's called IndiHome, which is it's one of the biggest, but also kind of one of the shittiest. It has terrible service, terrible network connection, terrible. It's Indo internet. It's the most. It's not even like fiberglass. Like fiber optic cables. We have Michin optic cables. It's just MSG. It's like crystallized MSG that we jam into a cable, and then that's your internet. That's just your internet.
Kenny. And then like the surface, like your modem has problems. Bang, modem saya gak jalan gimana? Mati nyalain bu.
Yeah, no. Turn it back on. That's. And then the ads for IndiHome became such a meme that we even like made songs about it. A friend of mine actually, hold on, I sent this song to Gavin. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's a very localized meme, so if you're not Indonesian, you won't understand immediately unless you like completely learn about the whole meme thing. But no. I mean, that's why we're here, to teach you. This is a full-on remix of the ad, along with another like Indonesian koplo song. So if any of you don't know what koplo is, it's basically like our version of kind of like old pop, but just really kind of it's weird. It's weird. But yeah,
I mean, we haven't even touched on it yet.
Oh no, we're not touching.
We're not.
Really
that's just god. Basically, if you don't know, it's just traditional mixed with modern, but they mess it up several times.
And then, so for a while these are actually funny. I know we started out saying like let's not talk about the funny stuff. Let's talk about the aggravating stuff. But so far these are actually pretty funny. But the next one I'm gonna bring up is just if you don't like cringe stuff. I'd say click off now because this is going to bust your balls, man. And we're starting off with it's a channel in Indonesian TV that I absolutely despise. Indosiar. What it airs, the thing that it airs is the cringiest drama, like Indonesian dramas you can possibly imagine.
Sinetron,
the biggest sinetron. That's what we call Indonesian dramas. But one of the biggest and like most cringiest ones is called Kisah Nyata, which literally translates to true story. Basically, it follows the same exact formula for every story, just with different characters and different things. Basically, you start off with with a very dysfunctional family, either super rich but super dysfunctional, or very, very poor. And basically, good guys get absolutely fucked initially. Bad guys get everything they want, and then it's basically karma after that, and you kind of get the gist of it. It follows that exact same formula every single episode. And an episode is an hour long. And they air it at least, I think, like 5 times a day. So imagine 5 times of the same stuff over and over, and it's just cringe. Because the thing is, as well, you want to know how you can figure out who the good guy is and who's not the good guy. Basically, the good guys, if they're a woman, they wear what's it called again? The thing that Muslims use for wrap around their heads. What's it called again?
Hijab, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a hijab. If they're wearing a hijab, they're most likely the good guy. And like for the males, it's usually petty. But basically, the more religious they are, that's the good guy. If they don't talk about God at all, then they're the horrible person. And if you're wondering, okay, is it all Muslims? Yes, there have been no airings of Christians, Catholics, or anything.
Oh yeah, I would like to point out, for those who don't know, Indonesia is a Muslim majority country.
Yes, it's a Muslim. It's a mostly Muslim country, but they do allow other religions such as Christians, Catholics, and Buddhism and Hinduism. However, usually it's just the Muslims that kind of get thrown out there, so you can already tell where this is going.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Now, that is not to say I'm not throwing shade at any religion. I think all religions are. Anyways.
Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no shade to any religion. I think they're fine. Ish.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, we're not talking about that. Let's talk about something that isn't completely cringe, but is somewhat still out funny. Let me think. So we got Indonesian memes because actually no. Oh, there is also. I mean, we can also technically talk about Indonesian food, but other than for most Americans, their first thought of Indonesian food would probably be like sate, Indomie, or yeah, micin MSG, just straight up. And then there's also one. Oh, actually, now I remember something I want to say. Do y'all remember the Obama bakso thing?
I don't.
No? Wait, have you not heard of that?
I don't actually. I think I was just only getting towards the internet when that was around.
Okay, so Obama actually like kind of like he lived in Indonesia for a short while as a kid, and he once actually brought up Indonesia at a press hearing. He was talking.
Oh.
And he put out basically just spoke about bakso and satay and just Indonesian cuisine in general. And I think that was the first time, because back in the day I thought it's Indonesia as, you know, third world country, not that famous. Like everyone knows what America is, everyone knows what Russia is, everyone knows what Europe in general is. But I did not think anyone knew what Indonesia was. Like some people didn't know that Indonesia even existed. But when I saw this, it kind of blew my mind a little, because like having people actually talk about Indonesia, like outside of Indonesia, and being accurate is kind of wow.
Actually, yeah, that's another
Maybe
thing.
it's not.
But yeah, that's the thing about Indonesians. Like when we see our country get mentioned, like we just get ecstatic.
No, we don't shut up about it. We don't shut up about it.
Hey, the same is for the Netherlands.
Brazil too.
Yeah, a lot of countries, I guess.
Well, I'm just gonna put this in Nicholas, but like, you know what happens when someone mentions the Netherlands in like anything. Like anything, just a normal conversation that someone says, "Oh yeah, it's from this and this and Dutch," and just the first thing that happens is just this.
Florian Netherlands.
Oh, actually, now, okay, I've never actually been to a national school, but I've heard stories, and the thing as well with national school, all the students are hyper patriotic. Like,
Oh God, yeah.
when I say hyper patriotic, I mean if they were watching a movie and Indonesia was mentioned in any shape or form, they would immediately go up, salute, full-on salute, and just go, Indonesia Merdeka! It is both like, it's funny, but at the same time, dude, touch grass.
I mean, you know what happens when the Netherlands get mentioned.
I mean, if the Netherlands and Indonesia get mentioned at the same time, you know what happens. Actually, there was actually like my grandpa was airing up a TV. I don't remember which channel it was. I think it was RTP. But basically, it was an old movie about like Indonesia's time with the Dutch. And I was looking at this like, oh man, I can't believe how like the racism in this movie was like.
Oh no.
One of the lines the only line that I remember from the movie, because it was kind of a bad movie, I don't really remember much of it, was like this half and half half Indonesian, half Dutch dude was basically just shitting on his mom for being, you know, oh yeah, basically, if you don't know, back in the day, Indonesians, when they were conquered by the Dutch, were called pribumis, which basically means pre-Earth, I think.
No, well, literally, it translates to that literally, but basically it means like natives.
Yeah, natives. It meant natives, but it was kind of in a derogatory, like slurry way. And yeah, the only line that I remember was basically a guy shitting on his mom for being a native, and then he said like, yes, the European blood inside me, it calls to me. It's like, goddamn, where are you, goddamn
wait,
Dracula?
what? Wait, hold on. Hold on.
I
Wait,
don't
that
remember.
movie.
It was basically just
Isn't-
about a movie about the females' leadership and revolting and stuff like that.
Oh.
I can't really remember the name, but yeah, that was just how was Indonesia. Also, when it comes to cultures as well, like I've said this before a couple of times in the serve, but I don't think I've said it on video. Is that for the Americans who are maybe watching? I mean, I doubt it, but Indonesia, when it comes to cultures and stuff, it's not that far from America itself, because Indonesia, it's actually it's a gathering of a bunch of different cultures. Because Indonesia itself was built upon just separate islands, separate tribes. Everyone was just different, and then we kind of just mashed them together. So Indonesia has also become like basically how America is, or it's just a trend center for like every ethnicity, every single kind of race. And they just gathered into one. That's basically Indonesia in Saya.
It doesn't help that the US also told the Netherlands to fuck off when they tried to reclaim it.
Oh boy.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. No. Wait. Well, I mean, good reason. But
the Netherlands were about to just go the full way. They were about to just send their entire army over to Indonesia when the United States just said like, "Hey
Trade
guys,
embargo.
stop it."
yeah, no, yeah, maybe don't do that. Maybe just leave us alone. But anyways, another thing that made me kind of surprised, that kind of nailed the point home where Indonesia was kind of like a gathering center, a trend center, was the abundance of weebs in Indonesia. Apparently,
Oh no.
So like as everyone knows, VTubers are kind of like sweeping the world. They're kind of becoming the next big thing in the whole YouTubing career. And obviously everyone would know, at least heard of Hololive. Obviously Hololive
yeah.
JP being the biggest, the second being Hololive NA. But what surprised me was that Hololive Indonesia was actually really, really big as well. And I mean, it's the only there were only 3 Hololives, but ID was way bigger than I thought of it. And what other surprised me was another company called Niji Sanju, which is what I watch. And they have JP, they have EN, they have Indonesia, they even have Korea. But Indonesia is actually like close second. It's pretty competing with EN, but Indonesia is still up there, and that kind of made me think, oh wow, Indonesia is a trend center for weebs apparently. And like Indonesian weebs, let me just say, holy shit, touch grass. Y'all thought like American weebs, like these dudes with daikimakras, full on like these and stuff like that.
What?
Like here in Indonesia, we have a meme, a copy pasta. I don't know if Gavin knows this. Matt definitely doesn't know this. But we have a copy pasta called wangi wangi. Basically, what? Okay, so let me explain. Wangi is the Indonesian word for it's nice smelling. It's basically it's the Indonesian for nice smelling.
Nice.
Yeah, something smells nice. But it's also a word used for sniffing. You can see where this is going. Basically, the copy pasta is basically just the wangi wangi thing, but you sniff a person and you kind of like basically hyper simping over them. It's really the only way I can explain this without actually. I kind of want. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Hold on.
Oh no, he's gonna get me.
Wangi copy pasta.
Oh god.
I'm gonna use Matt's name on it. I'm gonna use Matt's name on the copy pasta.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Am I glad that I'm not a weeb?
Oh wait, no, I have to. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not doing that. That takes too long. But yeah, it is like Indo weebs are something else, man. What else? Yeah, I've been talking about you. Gavin, you say something. Because you're just as Indonesian as I
Also,
am.
Kenny, wasn't like that movie you talked about earlier? Was that Bumi Manusia?
I don't know. Actually, hold on.
Because half
Man.
European claiming the European God is calling to him, like that just screams about this movie. Well, if you don't know
What was that movie called?
Bumi Manusia, in English it's called This Earth of Mankind.
Hold on. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Ah,
It is actually. Yeah, that is it. It's a very old movie. It was from. Hold on, let me check this Wikipedia page. It is from. Oh wait, never mind. Not
Well,
that old. 2019.
yeah. I mean the book was like first published in 1980 or something.
Yeah, it was basically the whole Dutch shtick. Nothing new, to be honest. To me, it's like. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's actually go to some history facts. Now, again, I've told this story. Matt was technically there when this story was told to us by our history teacher.
Oh no!
You mean the old boomer ass that's anti-Dutch?
No.
No.
Different one.
Wasn't this
one.
like
That
our?
was different?
Was this in junior high school?
Ninth grade. Yeah, ninth grade.
Yeah. So this
It
was
in
our
ninth grade.
favorite teacher, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and I think it's the last story she's ever told us. I think it was about. Was it Battle of Surabaya or was it Battle of Yogyakarta? I think it was Surabaya. Yeah.
Does it involve the British?
Yes.
It's Surabaya. Yeah, it's Surabaya.
Yeah, Surabaya. So basically, back in the day, after independence and stuff like that, the British were, gathering any Dutch prisoners left in Indonesia and basically returning them to the homeland to be judged and stuff. However, we may or may not have accidentally killed a British general, a high-ranking British general, in the process. Nobody really knows how it happened, but we kind of.
I'm gonna search this on Wikipedia. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, take this story with a grain of salt because obviously he was told secondhand. But basically, he was killed in his car. The car is actually in a museum somewhere. I can't remember where. But we accidentally killed him, and after that, the British got really pissed, and they gave us an ultimatum. Basically, give us Surabaya in 3 days, like everyone surrender, or we will basically destroy the entire goddamn city. And us being Indonesians, we obviously said, no, how about just no? And we fought back. The battle lasted for like 3 weeks, I think. 3 weeks, yeah. And we didn't fight back with guns. We fought back with bamboo sticks. And y'all know how bamboo sticks and Saya people go. And
Here's a quote from Wikipedia. The irregulars consisted of pro-independence mob armed with rifles, swords, and bamboo spears.
Mm-hmm. And the way we won wasn't the fact that we actually beat the British. It was more like they ran out of supplies and we kind of outlasted them because homeland.
I mean that's kind of what happens when the population rises up.
Playing field advantage.
Yeah.
There's a reason why the British actually supported the Dutch for a long time.
But yeah, I mean, if you were looking at the body count of the British and the Indonesians, yeah, the British kind of won. It was just bodies everywhere. But the funniest part of this entire story that we got from our teacher was the fact that apparently, according to her, the Indonesians were just so kind of do or die, had such a do or die attitude that even mothers who just had their firstborn and just babies, they brought their babies into the battlefield while screaming and rushing them with bamboo sticks.
That is an exaggeration, probably.
It's an exaggeration, yes, but it's kind of believable because the fact that it's Indonesia, Because just imagine a mother with her first newborn carrying a bamboo stick, yelling "charge" at a British battleship. Yeah, you have to admit the balls are kind of big on that one. and she's a woman. That sounded bad. That sounded terrible. This is starting to sound more like a TED Talk, honestly, than a podcast. Some of you say something. Goddamn.
I found the Wikipedia section for the death of Brigadier Malaby.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Okay,
what did
to
you
sum
find?
it up, they were caught up in like a little skirmish between Dutch soldiers who were guarding a bank and local militias. And under confused circumstances, he was shot.
Back from history, and into back in the Indonesian memes actually. Now we watched this together. I mean, so me, Gavin, and Matt watched this together, and I think Jazzy also watched a bit of it. But this meme, Pesona Indonesia. So for those of you who don't know, Pesona Indonesia was basically it was a tourism program where we basically tried to get people to tour Indonesia outside of just Bali, basically the country as a whole. And the song that was used for it became a meme. So basically the way the meme goes, it's basically like in the ad, it's like, oh, this is Indonesia. It's beautiful, lush forests, and beautiful cultures and shit like that. No, this is Indonesia.
And basically, they just played like a mix of fails, Southeast Asian energy, and just ridiculous shit.
In the Indonesian bullshittery at its finest, it is MSG energy at its peak. It is the greatest Indonesian meme to have ever lived. Matt, I'm gonna make Matt put the video link of this one down in the description or something. And I applaud you all. Watch it because it's beautiful. It's just great. It's just great. Oh, actually, as well. So. Now, I know a lot of people like shit on because like PC Master Race, console peasants and stuff like that, and then mobile gamers are one of people who say, "Oh, you're a mobile gamer, you don't exist, you just don't."
Kenny.
But yeah.
Oh god, he's dying.
I found this old.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay. Let us.
Look at Michael's Kenny.
Wait, what?
Oh no, I think I know this.
What?
Yeah, this is energy.
Like, what happened to Indonesian humor? Did the Dutch really just destroy that?
Yes.
No, this is, I don't know what you're talking about. This humor is perfect.
Oh god, my table.
This sounds like the type of thing to happen.
It's so stupid.
Okay,
actually,
like honestly, personally, as capital kid who never goes out of his house, I don't relate to any of this.
City boy. Yeah, no. He's like a hyper city boy. I'm a city boy, but I still have a balance between outside and inside cultures. Gavin is a lot more inside culture than I am, though. But actually, I know, like, okay, I'm about to get shit on by a lot, but I have to talk about this, and it's TikToks.
Oh no.
Indonesia and TikToks. Okay, so for a short while, we actually had TikTok was actually almost banned here in Indonesia. I mean, it kind of still is kind of like frowned upon. I mean, everywhere it's frowned upon in TikTok. But like Indonesian kids in TikTok, it's like basically what happens if you inject morphine and crack at the same time, but not into your arteries, into your balls.
Wait, no, wait. Are they worse than American TikTok?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh god,
they are horrible.
Wait.
Because
something suppressed American TikTokers. Wow. Okay.
So
well, I mean,
the thing, though.
Honestly, like Indonesian TikTokers, they get a head start in cringe.
Yeah, no, definitely. But okay, so American TikTokers, like I like the cringiest one you'll see are those like dancing. Actually, no. Sometimes the dancing TikToks are pretty interesting. I mean, I'm not like a dancing enthusiast, but I do enjoy like good dancers. It's those like kind of. How do I put this kindly?
Don't.
Be gone, thought.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are the types that you kind of look at and just like. I mean, I feel like this should go to Pornhub more than anything, but you also got the actually good memes, like remember, because technically, if you think about the trade meme, like I received this and you received that did start out as a TikTok, so it's not all bad. But Indonesian TikToks, holy god,
there are good TikToks. There are good TikToks. There are bad TikToks, and then
there are Indonesian TikToks. So. Actually, the thing that got Indonesian TikToks almost banned was that two girls who worked in an orphanage, were dancing and doing a TikTok meme, and they grabbed the babies and used them for the TikTok meme as a prop or something like that, and that got so widespread and like so frowned upon that TikTok almost got banned in Indonesia. It kind of still is frowned upon. Like if you use TikTok, like that's everywhere again. But yeah, that nearly got the entire thing banned from the country because the government called it just a bad thing on the youth, like
haram
game,
like TikTok haram.
Yeah, haram. And yeah, that basically happened to TikToks and like Indonesian media itself. Oh, actually, another Indonesian media that is hyper cringe is Facebook, but that pretty much applies to all SEA countries.
I was about to say Facebook is cringe in any case.
Yes,
yeah, no, yeah.
It's not just
Facebook is cringe in any case. But,
John Oliver, Facebook is a toilet.
Toilet. That wasn't even from him. That was literally from a teacher in Brunei, I think.
No, he said that in the episode, and then he said, and that's disrespectful to toilets.
Oh yeah, no, that's disrespectful.
Because toilets make shit go away.
But yeah, Facebook is known to be a dumpster fire in the entirety of SEA. Indonesia is no exception. It's not as bad to the point where actually no, it is kind of as bad to the point as like in where was it? I can't remember if it was I don't remember if it was Brunei or some other place. It was somewhere in Taiwan or not Taiwan, somewhere around Taiwan, some other country. I can't
Thailand,
remember.
I think you
but it what?
I think you mean Thailand.
No, it wasn't Thailand. It was the one that had a big kind of anti-Muslim movement because they were all Buddhists and stuff like that. And Facebook kind of supercharged that. Yeah, Myanmar, that was it. Myanmar had a very big anti-Muslim regime because everyone was hyper-Buddhist.
Shall I just link the Last Week Tonight episode?
Yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, that's basically Indonesian Facebook. Now, back to what I was saying before, the TikTok thing. Indonesian viewers. Okay, so Indonesia, we don't have much PC gamers. Like PC gamers are for the rich. Even getting a laptop means you were some sort of wealthy. But mobile gamers in Indonesia, they played only a few games.
PUBG.
At least the popular ones. It was PUBG, Mobile Legends, which I'll get to in a minute, and some other few games, maybe like Call of Duty, the mobile game or something like that. But let's start with PUBG. As in, like obviously Battle Royale, one, it's milk to shit, and two, it did start out technically. It popularized with PUBG. And PUBG Mobile, let me just say, PUBG Mobile is extremely different from PUBG PC. It is basically its own thing with how the game has become. It's still the Battle Royale thing, but because it's actually bought by Tencent, the mobile version is actually owned by Tencent, which is a big kind of Chinese company. Yeah. And it's become a bit of an EA of its own. Yeah. That's PUBG. Now, Mobile Legends. So, Mobile Legends is the MOBA, something like League of Legends, and you can already see why I think it's horrible. So, hold on, I'll be right back.
Ah,
Okay, so right. Okay, yeah, Mobile Legends. So MOBA. So immediately, the first thing you think when I say League of Legends is, oh boy, how toxic can this be?
yes.
If you thought League of
Yeah.
Legends was a horrible game with toxic players, then goddamn, do you need to visit Seiya and breathe some mobile fucking legends? Bang, bang. Now it's MOBA. It follows the same dynamic. That kind of hero. You pick a hero. You make your build. The arena kind of match. But the toxicity in Mobile Legends is one. Unlike in League of Legends, obviously they're like you can get banned, you can get moderated for stuff. The things you say, it's still toxic, but you can at least keep it to some minimum and some maximum. But in Mobile Legends, there is no filter. There is like a swear detector, but it is garbage. It does not work that well. And the type of toxicity you see in this, so Indonesian swear words usually the most prominent one is anjing, which translates literally to dog, but we use it as a pseudo fuck you, essentially. But that's the most common word you will hear in every single match. No match is safe from that word. If you don't have one dude saying anjing at least once, yes,
Dasar anak anjing.
Yeah, no. If you don't have one dude saying that at least once in a Mobile Legends match, are you actually playing Mobile Legends? And are you sure you're not playing with bots? But the worst type of toxicity I have gotten when I first played the game, because I was dragged by my friends, was anjing lu parah banget ini mainnya, bapak lu mati yang mainan lu. It basically translates to, oh my god, you're so fucking bad, your dad must have died looking at your gameplay. And I'm just sitting there like, man, I've played this game for 2 hours, but I think I'm a quit.
My post-it mic was still silent.
Yeah, no. And the funny thing is, I beat their asses.
Salty sands.
The funny thing is, like,
it's not just
like
the salty sands. It's a whole goddamn salt mine.
It's basically just if you would take the entire salt content of the if you would take the entire salt contents from the entire 7 seas of the world and just put it into one place, you get Mobile Legends. It is hyper salty. It is salty it is the god of salt, and not in a Genshin kind of way for those of you who actually play Genshin.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Oh god, god, the announcer voice is gonna. Oh, it's bringing PTSD. Like, you people do not understand, like, how salty, like, literally all the salt in my body cannot express how, like, I could piss out salt and that would not even come close to, like, it's hard to describe. But yeah, that's Mobile Legends, that's MOBAs in Indonesia. And it doesn't just it's not just in Indonesia. Well, technically it's not as in like Indonesian servers, no, because Indo people like to out of Indonesia and bring the toxicity with them. Malaysians know this for a fact. Okay, Malaysians, whenever they play with Indonesian, they know what's coming. They know what the hell this is about.
Oh god.
It's gotten to the point where like Indonesian gamers are like, this is what they're known for being like extremely toxic, and it's just, oh man, fucking hell. There are some good ones, obviously, but very rare. And that's really it when it comes to mobile games in Indonesia, because Indos don't play any other games other than that shit, like JRPGs and stuff like that. Not even, like, they don't know this shit.
Oh,
Genshin Impact was probably one of like the most outside kind of game that Indonesians started playing, but like not a lot, obviously, because it's more popular internationally. Yeah, that's Indonesian gamers in a nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Indonesian memes are kind of hard to explain sometimes, but when you start to understand them, they're either the funniest things you've ever seen in your life, like you would bust a nut to them, or just why. Just why?
It's either just why, or it's going to be me busting both of my kidneys out at the lever.
It's either going to be why, or it turns Gavin into a crow.
Oh wait, hold on. Do I still have? Hold on. Show window. Please don't die. Voice mod. Voice mod. Please don't fucking die.
No.
You said about not server muting him, Gavin.
he's probably just right now. He's just insulting the shit out of you.
Like he always does.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Did the soundboard even go through?
Yes.
It did.
Okay.
It did. I heard Bacho.
I know in English, you like
Go
your homies
fuck
just swear at them.
us,
You obviously swear at them a lot, but in Indonesia, it's basically built into our grammar. Not our vocab, grammar. Another thing is, well, like, so to be honest, we've been talking about the memes and some of those. Like, these are mostly like millennial and Gen Z things, except for Indosiar, obviously.
Ah, yeah.
But if you want
my
to get
humor.
to the side of the boomers, Indonesian boomers, you know those type of people who like beat their kids with a sandal?
Oh no.
Oh, fucking.
You thought the Hispanics were the only one.
The Indonesian
that's a low
equivalent to
line
La Shankla.
La Shankla. It is both. It is fear. It is deadlier than any nuclear weapon that has ever been brought by mankind.
Yeah, it is more accurate than any sniper rifle ever devised in this world.
Yep. You can like
A weapon to
one
surpass
mile
Metal
away.
Gear.
Yes.
Like,
Mother
you can run a
sandal.
mile. You can run. You can run a mile. You can run 2. Nobody
Mother
escapes. Chaka.
sandal.
Nobody escapes it. Oh, actually, here's the thing as well with like Indo mothers, Saya mothers, and I think it's more. I don't know if it's like American mothers as well, but like mothers in general or something like that. I don't know why. Have you heard like, oh, you lost an item, like I can't find my uniform, I can't find my glasses or something like that. Like
Oh,
you
no.
check everywhere, like. And then your mom says it's in the drawer, and then you look in the drawer, there's nothing there, and then your mom comes by, and then you tell your mom it's not there. Your mom goes in there, opens the drawer, immediately finds it. How?
Wait. Where's that video I found related to that? Hold on.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get searching.
Like you have no idea how many times that's happened to me, and I'm just like, how?
Found it.
What?
Found it. Sending it to
Michael.
Michael now. It's not from Indonesia, but related. Absolutely related to me.
Oh yeah, no, it is just an international thing, but just this is. I don't
Okay.
understand how they do it.
Are they like magicians or something? Do they have like the sixth sense? Did they
You know that coin?
like
You know
does that
coin?
trigger? Does that question trigger their third eye or something?
No,
They just open a pocket dimension to show how wrong you are.
Oh, gets so mad, opens up goddamn pocket dimension. Oh god. That. Okay, I searched Indonesian memes for internationals, but the first thing that came up was an Indonesian Jakarta school brawl.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jeez. Oh, actually, this I saw this a while ago. So, Indonesians. Okay, so usually our national sports is badminton, but the second in line for that is football, not American football, not your fake football. I'm about to get canceled for that. Real football.
Oh yeah, this video.
Indonesians. Okay, so Indonesians, when I say they're hyper patriotic, that also applies to football. It's gotten to the point where it's so bad that apparently, for the safety of the players, the soccer players, the football players, can't believe I just said soccer. God damn it. They had to transport the players into the stadium on military-grade vehicles, armored, bloody trucks. That's how goddamn insane these people are.
Oh, fuck it out.
It would get to the point where it actually got into a bloody brawl. Like, people got bats, they got like pipes,
People died.
torches, and even a Molotov. A fucking Molotov. Oh right, actually, another thing that some people already know, Chris Hemsworth, the actor for Thor in the Avengers movie, in Marvel series. Apparently, for whatever reason, he can speak Indonesian.
Oh.
I don't know why. It's just that's just a random fact. I'm putting that in. Oh Matt, okay. Oh wait, okay. So Matt knows about this meme. Gavin, I don't know if he's seen this before, but
God.
back in the day, back in our graduation from middle school, I found this meme on Instagram that kind of killed all of us.
Oh no.
Oh
I
no.
think you might remember this, Matt.
Yes.
Okay, so as seen in the image, it's basically the difference between Indonesian and the Malaysian language, because Malaysian took directly from the original Malayu, and Indonesian modified it a lot more. But basically, so security guard in Indonesian is satpam, and in Indonesia it's called, in Malaysia it's called penunggu maling, which in Indonesia would translate roughly to thief waiter, like waiting for a thief essentially.
Yeah.
And
Indonesia is just built different.
Pretty much. Like,
you know, nothing about it as well. I actually, you know how the reason why I actually wanted to do this, to basically just shit on Indonesia a day before Independence Day happens, is because actually tomorrow so when the ceremony, the Independence Day ceremony happens on TV, because it's it's aired live on all televisions essentially. My school told me to go full uniform with hat, and I don't know, I don't want to do the tie, but I guess I have to. And I have to, when they raise the flag, I have to salute at television and take a photo of it.
oh my god.
A photo of myself saluting the television. And the first thought that I had, the first thought that everyone in my school had, lu pada kurang kerjaan ya? Which basically means y'all need to touch grass, y'all need something to do. Like, how bored are you to the point where you would tell your students, look at your TV, get dressed, and salute it?
Okay, when we talk about the patriotism of national schools, this is what we're talking about. This is the shit right here.
This really reminds me of American patriotism.
Here's the thing though. As well, this afternoon we're also basically, since my class is 6 people, so it's not that hard to coordinate. We had to sing the 17th of August song for international for the Independence Day song on Zoom, all of us, and we had to synchronize it. But here's the thing though, my mic has a delay.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how that went. And thankfully, it was just a one-time thing. It doesn't have to be that good. So, and plus, my teacher is chill. Like my homeroom teacher is pretty chill. Fun fact: my homeroom teacher is actually the guy that told me that he used to bonk people in the head with a metal pipe.
Oh, the ICT teacher, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, well, though, we're also having an Independence Day race, basically, competitions. We have just questionnaires, we have a poster competition, we have a few other stuff. There's also a singing competition.
Oh no.
I have 6 people in my class. Guess who got the singing competition? And I can't even refuse because it's a must. I have to join no matter what because one, there are 6 people in my class, all dudes, and no one other than me can at least try to sing without laughing for 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes.
Back
2
Oh boy.
And the worst part is that I can't even bail because it's not live singing. I have to record it.
Well, at least if you mess up, you can do another take.
No, if I mess up, I'm just posting that. I don't give a fuck.
Fair enough.
But the problem is, I also have to have background music as well playing. So I either have to record my screen audio as well, or I just have to edit it in with Audacity or some shit, which I don't want to do.
I mean,
that's an Indonesian video then.
I mean, you could just send me the thing and I'll edit it, I guess.
Nah.
Yeah.
I want to be honest, half of me thinks like I don't care, but half of me also thinks I'm going to make this as shitty as possible, so I make people's ears bleed for putting me through this. Oh, God, hold on, let me just turn my audio down a bit because I don't want to blow my own ears out. Oh wait, no wait, hold on.
I have an idea.
You will die. You will die.
I will. I'm going to, I live right next to my school. I live across the street to my school. My teacher is going to come here and shoot me.
Gavin dies again, part 300.
17 Agustus tahun 65.
No, that just sounds
hari kemerdekaan kita. Hari merdeka Nusa dan bangsa. Hari lahirnya bangsa Indonesia. Merdeka.
That just sounds fucking cursed.
Oh, fucking Megatron!
What fucking preset is that?
Kenny, sing the whole of Indonesia Raya but use the baby voice filter that killed me.
Hold on, let me see.
Anjir.
Indonesia tanah airku.
That's the deep voice.
Okay, baby.
USA. I'm gonna kill myself. Indonesia tanah airku.
Oh no.
Padaku di sanalah aku berdiri dari bangku ibuku. Indonesia kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah airku. Marilah kita bersatu, Indonesia bersatu. Hiduplah tanahku, hiduplah negeriku, bangsaku, rakyatku, semuanya. Bangunlah jiwanya, bangunlah badannya, untuk Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya. Merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang kucinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya. Indonesia
itu
Raya,
dong.
merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang kucinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya.
It sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
That is a name I have not heard in years.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill
Does anyone want to listen to a meme song?
Oh no.
Quick.
Buka mata, rasakanlah kehangatan, senyuman, cinta dan persahabatan.